I was always interested in animals since I was a little girl. I never expressed it professionally. You know, I've been mostly a model and an actress. But when Robert Redford came up with the idea of doing short films for the internet and asked me if I would direct and write something, that he was mostly interested in something to do with environment, I proposed the idea to do a series of comical films about how animals reproduce, but not all animals, animals that are strange, like insect or barnacles or starfish, because they do the strangest thing, and I don't think people are familiar with it. Most of the film, they have the same format. They come with a close-up of me saying, if I were a fly, or if I were an earthworm, if I were a barnacle, and then I transform myself in the barnacle or the fly or the earthworm, and with fantastic, very colorful costumes done by the great Andy Byers and Rick Gilbert, who are my associates, and then I show how they mate, which is generally very unusual. It's not at all how we mate. But why vagina? It was a little poem that came after I've read a book called Animal Genitalia. And the scientists had a theory, and the theory was that sperm come by the million, so they are expandable. But eggs are precious, and every female has a certain amount of eggs. And also most in the animal kingdom is mostly the female that remains pregnant. Not all. Sometimes they are the male that get the big pouch and the big belly. But so the female have to find strategies to select the male so that they're not going to waste their eggs and their effort to raise their progeny. So this is how the little poem, Why Vagina, came about, explaining how it's difficult to reach a female because it's one of the strategies that gives you time to select the male. It came from the book. The book had illustration of different sexual organs, and they were drawn in pencil, and they were all because there are different strategies. You can't think of just the same organs and us. Some had most incredible shapes, from insects to giraffes, and they were all drawn in the same dimension. So we made them as sculptures. Robert Redford, who is the mind behind the big Sundance entity, he's responsible for having helped and launched independent film. He thought that the web and the fact that a lot of people watch films on their cellular devices, on their computer, that it would be really a waste to look at films like Lawrence of Arabia, that you really have to think of a film for that format, aesthetically and also lengthwise. And it seems that short and very colorful was the best way to see films in your cellular phone. So these films are definitely conceived for the new media. I'm actually preparing the new series of Green Porno for September. They will also come out with a book and a DVD included in the book with all the 18 series that I've done. And the new series would also include documentary footage. So it will be a mixture of my little theater with my paper costume, but also documentary.
Thanks for watching the You Interview channel. With over 3,000 original celebrity videos, we have one of the largest collections of celebrity interviews anywhere. So remember to like and comment on our videos and subscribe to the channel. If you want to get more involved, you can become a member of the channel. Membership has its perks. You can see exclusive celebrity videos and get the opportunity to ask our celebrity guests questions. We can't wait to hear from you.